Alright guys, third story for the day. Not what I was actually planning, but something that we do need to talk about as well. I was actually going to do a response to the whole knife incident where that black girl was attacking another black girl with a knife, and then just the media's response and the left's response to it was just historically funny. But at the end of the day, I'm going to can that because it's a few days old. It's probably everybody's already seen the responses now. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to do it. But let's talk about Gina Carano because she's officially been uncancelled. First time in history I think someone's actually been uncancelled before. Yes, the left have failed to fully cancel Gina Carano. Now, we've actually talked about this before, and we're going to, like I said here, we're going to keep following this whole sort of culture war going on. So stay tuned, guys, because we're going to get into it. But back when Gina Carano was, we've been dealing with the culture war with stuff of the political issue, but now we're going to start talking about the entertainment industry and stuff like that as well. Back when Gina Carano was seminally denounced by Lucasfilms as an anonymous trade publication statement, then fired from the company and The Mandalorian, things were taken to the next level. For example, not only did they fire the actress, they refused to put her preferred pronouns in, for refusing to put her preferred pronouns in her bio, but they also tried to cancel every toy that reflected her character. They even went as far as to cancel the release of the upcoming Running Wild with Bear Grylls, featured Gina Carano, talking about deleting someone from the industry. But the backlash was intense, and now it seems that Hollywood is walking back some of their positions on Gina Carano. Just yesterday, our chief editor and owner of Pirates and Princesses, Geekly Sparkles, discovered Walmart was selling Gina Carano, Cara Dune's Star Wars merch. Now, Nat Geo is pulling back the decision to ban the Running Wild episode, featuring Miss Carano as well. Now, to top it off, not only did Carano get her episode back, but then Bear Grylls himself retweeted with a statement of support. He wrote, "It seems that statement of support. It would seem the hatred Carano has endured is beginning to wane. All this makes perfect sense given that the Carano's firing was such a big deal with the event that it eclipsed any new Disney was trying to garner for WandaVision while was debuting episodes. We also seen that while it believes a slowing of Disney Plus subscribers and a documented decrease in internet churn about the original Disney content. Carano was later hired by Ben Shapiro's Daily Wire and will now be writing and directing and starring in her own full-length feature film. Perhaps one of the most important changes that brought the industry back to its senses was when Forbes ran a piece about Gina Carano and her unbalanced treatment. In doing so, it was really the first mainstream professional criticism leveled at Disney and the new CEO Bob Chapek. The warning was an important one, especially letting Disney execs know that the big-time investors were concerned that their direction would cost them money over the long haul. Doubtlessly, the mess that Lucasfilm and Star Wars have reached the point of convincing Wall Street and Hollywood muggles. It is expected that this change regarding the Running Wild episode is the beginning of a course correction with Hollywood. While we're nowhere close to the end of the culture war, it would seem that, for the moment, showbiz is deciding to take sides is too expensive of a venture. Will Negate show the Carano episode in the future on Disney Plus? We're betting so. Even if that means putting her back in the spotlight, will Kathleen Kennedy be watching? Less likely. Congratulations to Gina. It would appear that you're on the road to being uncancelled, as cancelling you seems to have cost too much. It's now a believable scenario that Favreau could call you back to The Mandalorian, which I would like to see. I'll bet if someone else moves out of the Lucasfilm moves out of the Lucasfilm hierarchy, would that send Disney Plus numbers through the roof? Probably. Now, I suspect they're talking about Kathleen Kennedy. If all things, one thing Bob Sugar wants, it's Disney Plus numbers. So, obviously, this is an independent organisation, independent media. They talk about that down here. So, what's the basic crux of this? Because sometimes my reading is terrible, especially at 4:30 in the morning. Basically, what's happened is that some of the stuff that was cancelled against Gina Carano has been walked back. For example, her toy is now available to be purchased at the shops and so at certain supermarkets. Her episode with Bear Grylls, which I believe is on in a day or two, is actually going to be aired. Bear Grylls has actually supported and tweeted out support for her. We've been hearing rumours that Favreau wants her back in The Mandalorian because it was just going to be too much of a rewrite to write the season 3, 4, and the New Rangers of the Republic and all this sort of stuff that he was planning for Cara Dune's character, Gina Carano's character of Cara Dune. So the whole thing, in case you're not familiar, was that The Mandalorian season 3 was going to also have her as a central character, as she was in the first one and second season. But she was then also going to get her new spin-off show, we presume, that was going to be the Rangers of the New Republic, and it was going to follow her exploits as a shock trooper, and it was going to be centered around this Cara Dune character or Gina Carano. Now, with her being fired from Disney, Favreau had to go through and rewrite season 3 of The Mandalorian. The New Rangers movie or the New Rangers series was put on hold. There was a ripple effect that went through the Favreau universe. But now, with Bear Grylls saying he's supporting her, he's putting out they're putting their episode up online, selling the toy, it's entirely possible that she comes back for season 3. Now, I tell you what, if you want Disney Plus numbers to go through the roof, if you want people to start looking at you favourably once again, Disney, reinstating Gina Carano is definitely the way to do it. I have been watching this girl's content. I've watched The Mandalorian. I thought she was absolutely amazing in that. I've been going through and I watched the episode where she did her tactical training. I've watched a couple of interviews with her being an MMA fighter. Apparently she did jiu-jitsu. Not jiu-jitsu. Muay Thai, I think it was. But yeah, like she's a lovable person. I've watched the interview with her with Ben Shapiro. She's a lovable person. She really, really is. And she's a hard ass. I have a bit of a weakness for girls that can take care of themselves. But at the end of the day, yeah, girls with guns drives me nuts. I love it. But at the end of the day, yeah, the fact is that she's such a fan favorite. If they don't put her in season 3, people are going to walk from the show. And Disney knows this. Disney knows the backlash. And I would be very, very surprised if Favreau right now is not blowing up everyone's phone saying, I want Gina back. I would expect that to happen sooner rather than later, if it already hasn't happened. But guys, yeah, this is the first time I think someone has been uncancelled. And like I say, at the end of the day, good luck to her. I hope she's back in The Mandalorian. I don't know if I would tune in and watch season 3 if she's not. I like the show, but I might just have to my heart here. But yeah, I was going to say, if she's not in it, I'm definitely not paying to watch it. That's for sure. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you think that she'll be in The Mandalorian season 3? Do you think at the end of the day that this is a good step in the whole cancer war, cancer culture, stuff like that? To be honest, I think we're starting to see the pendulum starting to swing back in the opposite direction. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Now, obviously, that said, I don't think the war is over. Let's not pop the champagne. We still have a long way to go. But at the end of the day, it's a good battle to win. Apart from that, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Last video for the day, guys. This is it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Enjoy yourself. And I'll see you around. We'll see you tomorrow.